Hello, gorgeous beings. How are you? How do you be? I'm so excited to be here with you today for a quick impromptu live. Oh, I'm so excited. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, all genders. It has been the most amazing, epic, beautiful week of my entire existence, and I cannot stop smiling because it's that good. It's that good. We have rolled out some amazing things the last week. We're working on some amazing new projects. A new photo shoot is in the works. A new album is in the works. Moving to our location to be more in a retreat style situation. Just so many beautiful blessings. And I wanted to jump on and really just share with you guys the reason why the way that I teach, the way that I've been showing you works and how it's totally different than other things that are out there. So I'm not someone who is focused on healing your traumas of your past. There are amazing coaches out there that would love to hear about all of those things that you've dealt with and gone through. And I've gone through them all. It's no shame, no judgment at all. It's that I want you to be motivated from a place of freedom. So I want you to all tap in right now, just for a second, close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and think about your wildest, most amazing dream. What is it that just puts that grin on your face that you can't get off? Is it having a beautiful relationship with someone, this so committed, and you're still autonomous? You're able to be committed to each other and still remain free to be who it is that you truly are? Is it having lots of little kids running around, or maybe dogs or fur babies, right? Is it having a big giant house? Is it having a little studio apartment? What is it that you desire more than anything? What is it that's on your heart? And type it in the comments. Tell me what it is that when you think about having this thing in your life, just lights you up like a Christmas tree and makes you smile so big that you think that your face is going to explode because you're just smiling and so happy about it. Write it in the comments, declare it to the universe, make it be real in words. While you're doing that, realize that you're creating a frequency while you're thinking about that. So your brain is actually emitting a frequency out of it. Your brain emits over 1 billion biophotons per second. So biophotons are still photons. Photons are intertangled in the quantum field, and one photon on one side of the universe that's quantumly entangled with another photon on the other side of the universe, they react with each other simultaneously. There is no time between them. Even though they might be hundreds of thousands of light years away from each other, if they are quantumly entangled, then they actually respond at the same time. So the more light that you can let in, the more frequency of high vibration you can allow to be held in your body, the more biophotons are able to intermingle with the quantum field because there's no density. So, what I mean by this is when you're sitting there and you're thinking a thought, and you can actually manifest from any vibration. You can manifest from a low wave vibration. It happens all the time. We know this because there are people out there that are constantly receiving the worst case scenarios. They're very low vibrational. They're very slow and sluggish, and they don't have a smile on their face, and they're very serious and they're very practical, and they're still creating all the time, right? It's that they're creating more low vibrations that are coming back to them, right? It's just like any other echo. You hit a drum and it's boom, boom, boom. You're going to get that echo back to you, and it's going to be low vibration. And that's totally fine because that's a choice. That's your choice to live in there. So, the higher vibrations, though, are actually not as saturated. So there's a lot of people living in that boom, boom, boom frequency. We know this because we turn on our televisions and guess what we're seeing? Low vibrations, right? We're seeing fear. We're seeing scarcity. We're seeing lack. We're seeing just this very heavy, right? You turn on the news and your body starts to feel heavy. It starts to feel weighted down. It starts to feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. The motivation from fear works. We know this. We know people can be motivated by fear. Look at what happened with the toilet paper in March and what happens every time they release a new numbers situation with the things that are going on. Um, People are motivated very easily by fear, but they stay in this same cycle of scarcity and lack and fear, right? They're still there. They're manifesting it, they're creating it. The freedom frequency allows you to shift and have access to, it's like the air's cleaner up here. There's not as many people who are choosing to be motivated by freedom. There's not as many people willing to be the crazy ones thinking about their wildest dreams coming true all the time. There aren't as many people out there willing to walk around with a big ass grin on their face despite what's going on. There's not many people out there walking around saying, you know what, if I'm not on the edge of orgasm all the time, I know that I'm not actually in alignment with my highest self. So that's what it feels like in your body. So come back to your vision, come back to what it is that you desire, and instead of just staying in your head, get in your body with it. Okay, what is it that you feel in your body when you see in your mind's eye that thing that you desire more than anything? And can you bring that feeling all the way down to your sex organs? Okay, I want you to tap into your pussy, tap into your cock, just be there for a minute. Be in that place, feel the turn on, feel that joy, that bliss, that like, yes, that is what I want more than anything. I desire to have this vision come true. I can feel it washing over my body in this ecstatic, electric, blissful way. It makes my tongue salivate. It makes my skin tingle. It makes my backbone sort of curl back, right? It just makes me want to move in it and play in this space. It's orgasmic bliss, right? We're taught to be ashamed of our orgasms, but it really is the highest vibration. Laughter is the best medicine. No, orgasms are the best medicine. Trust me. It makes your whole body so happy, smiling. And remember, it takes, less of your muscles to smile than it takes to frown. So being happy is actually the easiest thing that you can do. Your body naturally wants to be happy. Babies aren't, they're giggly and they're cute and they're so excited all the time. It's the conditioning that makes them be lower vibrational. It's the conditioning that teaches you how to frown and how to be angry and how to be frustrated and all this stuff. Fearlessness, authenticity, all these things are things that kids have, and the creative joy that a child has is also the same sexual joy that you have. They're the same chakra. It's the second chakra. So when you're sitting in the freedom frequency, when you're being motivated by the freedom that you're going to have, the freedom to do whatever you want, to travel, to spend all this time with your family, to have the successful business, to be able to give back to the community, to be of service, and you stay in that place, it's why you look at me. So many of you message me or post and tag me, and you're like, you're so bright, you're so radiant, you're so vibrant. It's because I only ever think about in my frequency, in my body, is my brain emitting biophotons that are of the highest frequency of love, of bliss, of success, of orgasmic joy, right? So you tune in, you think about that thing that you want more than anything, you pull it through your chakra column, you let it sit in your heart, and you get the like first kiss jitters. You remember the first time you ever kissed someone that you really liked and you got a little bit nervous, but you really, really liked it, and then pull it down into your belly and the motivation and the, oh yes, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, no matter what. If that's what I get at the end of this, then all of the rest of the shit I've been through has been totally fucking worth it, right? And then you pull it all the way down to your sex and you allow yourself to get turned the fuck on, okay? Turn on. Turn on. Not just like, oh, I'm a bright, shiny lamp, but like get turned on with the idea that this is your fucking life and this is what you get to have because you are your own psychic and you are writing your own story, and you sit here and you revel in it and you just soak up the deliciousness of it, and then all throughout the day you tune back in. Do I feel the way that I felt when I was thinking about the thing that I'm creating? Oh, I don't. Okay, let me go back. And you might need to do this every 5 minutes for the first couple of weeks, and it might take you a month till it's just running in the background, and that's totally okay. That's also the reason why I created the freedom frequency shift that right now, guys, crazy, insane Black Friday, whatever deal going on right now. I'll put the link in the comments. But right now, you can have access to the Pillars of Freedom, the Accelerated Ascension Bootcamp, and the Freedom Frequency Shift Protocol that comes with an audio that you listen to every morning and every night that's been coded with wealth, abundance, bliss, love, everything has been coded by this amazing spiritual producer and then has my voice over it. You guys already know the power of my voice. You've experienced it through the dragon invocations. You've experienced it every week on Sunday morning coffee with Caryn. I have my throat chakra in and of itself, just hearing me speak is coded with freedom because that's what I resonate at. That's the frequency that I resonate at. So you get this MP3 that you also get to listen to as well as the whole course system, right? But just the MP3 by itself is gold. Lives are changing in a couple of days because you're actually hearing on your human frequency band inside your ears. It's resonating inside your entire body, right? And then every single photon, every single cell, every single atom of your body then gets used to feeling that feeling of frequency of freedom, of turn on, of being tapped into the universe, of being tuned into what it is your divine purpose is, of being turned the fuck on that you are so big and so bright that any second you're just gonna go over the edge and you're just gonna explode. But you're able to hold it in and wait for that opportune moment, and you watch as miracles begin to manifest every day in your life, and you are living and you're like, my life is magic. Honestly, someone should make a fucking movie about the last 2 months of my life and they would make billions of dollars because of the amount of magic and bliss and joy and fortune and prosperity and love and everything that I've been able to create as I've been tuning in even more and more and embodying this freedom that I have, that my clients have, that thousands of people all over the world have access to. So I'm leaving it right here. This is the Eclipse Sale. It's freaking ridiculous. It's $898 values. You get all of it for $333 through Monday. The deal does end Monday. And I want you all to have it. The reason why this works, guys, is because of quantum physics. It works because you are nothing more than just vibration. You're nothing more than atoms that have a little bit have space, mostly empty space, and they're just vibrating so slowly. And the more that you can vibrate faster, this is when we start talking about astral projection, when we start talking about bilocation, when we can start talking about telepathy. All of those resources you have access to. Those are the super conscious resources that I teach you to be able to tune into because we all have access to it. It's just that everyone's playing in the wom 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 playing field, and so it's really dense and heavy down there. So if you're ready to move into the frequency of freedom, if you're ready to actually have that dream that's on your heart come true so much faster than you actually probably think is possible, make sure you jump on the deal. Make sure you're getting yourself the MP3. Make sure that you're living every single moment that tuned in, that tapped in, that turned the fuck on. Turn on to your dream, turn on to your freedom, turn on to the vision of what it is that your life is actually capable of being, and never let it go. If you find yourself out of it, turn on a song, dance your way through it, turn on the freedom frequency shift MP3, get back into it. You can live every day with a big ass smile on your face, with needing to change your underwear multiple times a day because of the amount of orgasms you are just constantly having. Every sensation that you have, every sensation that you have, it is your choice whether you feel it as pain or as pleasure. So, can you get turned on by the universe? Can you get turned on by your own vision? Can you get turned on by being motivated from a space of how free can you be? How powerful can you be? How magnetic can you allow yourself to be? and in, and just stop playing any games that tell you that you're less than. Anytime you even begin to have a thought that says that you're less than, realize that that's just an old neural pathway that you're clearing out. Say thank you for the lesson and get back to turn on. Get back to bliss. Get back to freedom. So the deal's good through Monday. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for Sunday morning coffee with Caryn.